Lawrenxoxo, bitch.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of Lawrenxoxo and Friends. And before we get into this episode, if you haven't already, please go on iTunes Podcast and leave a review. And let's get into this episode. How are you, Yaya?
I'm okay, and yourself?
I'm all right. We gotta have a mini little celebration on here for you.
Why?
You had a
Don't put me on the spot. Don't put me on the spot.
No, you had a really good weekend. No, we have to talk about it because you have come on this podcast and you have been so honest about your business and the ups and downs. And so you just had like a banging, was it a weekend?
It started, I want to say Thursday night, and it's still going.
Banging. So yes, we have to celebrate you.
Oh, thanks.
How are we feeling? Are we busy?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm about to have an anxiety attack.
Oh my God.
You know what it is? It's for me, it's more so of the fact that everything is delayed.
Okay.
So I wouldn't be so overwhelmed. Like, I would have hit the ground running immediately if I had everything here. And prior to like this crazy rush of orders, I was already waiting for shipment for other stuff. Thinking like, okay, like, you know, on the average, I would say on the average, every month I do between $1,500 to $2,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I prepare for that. Unless it's like a slight increase, or I know I'm having a crazy sale, then I'll buy more. And I'm like, all right, you know, because that's what business. You're still trying out things. People still trying to get to know you. Still building on brand awareness. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, my phone on Thursday night kept saying, it's like if anybody has a Shopify e-commerce business platform, you already know the Shopify account sounds like a register opening. And so all I kept hearing is the sound of a register opening. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm thinking like, is somebody like Dr. Zoe? Like, what is going on? And this shit just won't stop. Like, the orders just won't stop. And it's so frustrating because I'm like, all right, let me just re-up. And like, I'm telling you that, let me tell you something, that stimulus check came right in fucking time. Because I'd used all $1,200 of it because I needed it, like, just to replenish. Because I didn't want to just drain out everything and just have a little bit left in my business account or whatever. Because I had to rush things. I had to order so much in bulk that and shipping for, like, when you wholesale is very expensive. So you probably look at something like, oh, this is only $24, and then shipping be like $45.
Yeah, it'd be crazy.
It'd be crazy expensive. So, yeah, so I just like, I thank God, like, everything happened the way that it did at the timing it did. But I'm just thinking, like, it sucks right now because, like, COVID-19 is causing so many factories and companies to be at halt. Or, like, they had to, like, cut hours, or some of them are closed down, whereas, like, trying to find a new vendor or anything like that. And even just trying to get labels. Like, I'm supposed to be releasing 2 products in, like, 2 weeks. I can't even do that now because I don't have the labels for it. The labels that they're talking about another 8 to 10 days. I'm like, this is crazy. I need the stuff now. And even like customers, no matter what you do, you can make a post on Instagram, you can send out an email blast, you can put it on your website in the header on the website. They still will be like, where's my order? Like, I had a girl email, she will place an order on Friday, right? Friday morning, as soon as I saw the notification, I was like, okay, I got another order in. Check my email 5 minutes later. She's like, where's my tracking number? Like, what? Like, would you want me to pull it out my ass? Like, it doesn't work that way. Like, and I find myself, like, there's a couple of customers that emailed me over the weekend that literally just placed their order. Like, I didn't get my tracking number yet. And I had to tactfully tell someone, like, listen, you know what the times are like right now. You know, like, I don't know if you pay attention to the news, but it's just like, you have to, if you're going to place an order online with any business, you have to be patient. Because every business is telling you that, listen, we're backed up, we're short-staffed, we don't have the material, we're waiting for it, it's going to be a while.
Right. I wouldn't even
understand that.
Sorry to cut you off. I wouldn't even think about rushing any, like, I would, in my mind, I'm like, I know what's going on, I've been getting packages late since everything started. And I'm not mad about it. Like, what can I do? What can the businesses do?
Exactly, and I don't think people understand that. Like, I'm a person. I'm a one one person is running the show here. So I don't think people take that in consideration. I'm not trying to use that as an excuse because I'm like, I could knock out those orders this week with no problem. It's just that I'm delayed on everything. Like literally waiting for labels, waiting for jars, waiting for just ingredients to make my products and stuff like that. It's been a major delay, and that's what's holding me up right now. Like I was supposed to have my ingredients yesterday. Then they push it out till today. Then now they push it out till tomorrow. Like UPS. It's not the company anymore. It's UPS, and I understand that. It's not me that I'm concerned about. It's other people because people don't care. Customers don't care. They want it when they want it, and they're not understanding that. And I had to literally tell a customer last night, like, listen. If you order from any business right now, expect delays. Like it's just that's what's gonna happen. It's out of our control.
And you know what? They're good for trying the smaller businesses.
Yeah, and it be me, the black-owned business. So I don't shop with black-owned businesses. I already know what's about to hit. What is about to hit for. So that's why I'm just like, I made sure that I always send out email blasts to remind customers, like, listen, there is still a delay. Please be patient. Please be patient. Please. It hasn't even been a week yet. Or even so some customers like order like yesterday, still like, oh, I didn't get my tracking number. It does not work that way. This is not fucking Amazon.
Mind you, if you were like an asshole about it and you sent tracking, like pre-tracking or whatever, and it didn't upload until you actually sent it out, they'd be even more mad. It's like
exactly.
You're not going to win, but I mean, hopefully they don't drive you too crazy.
Yeah, So I mean, hopefully this momentum stays up. I would like to quit my job, so I just want to keep this going. But like my apartment looks like a fucking warehouse. I have so many packages that came in like today, like boxes of jars and bottles and stuff like that. So, but I'm excited about the process. I'm super excited, and I just can't wait to get these things out and get to work. Because I literally had the whole weekend to myself. And I didn't do anything because I didn't have anything to do. Well, no, I had some orders that I got out this weekend, but as like I was limited to the work that I can do because I've been waiting for butters and oils and jars. Like it's just crazy how things are right now. It's like super maddening.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited for you. I know it's a very stressful time, but I know you've been working really, really hard and how much work you put into your brand. So I was very, very excited for you.
Thank you.
Okay. Have you been coming into contact with like where have you been going? You've been going to like the post office, the grocery store,
and Target. That's it.
Okay. I feel like I am coming across the meanest essential workers. And I don't want to take away from the fact that I'm pretty sure they're stressed out right now.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you, I had 2 run-ins where I wanted to beat people up. And I'm not even trying to play with people right now because I feel like in times like this, people will really take your head off. Like, the craziness heightens. And so, I went to go drop off my clothes at the laundromat, and a while ago, I dropped off my laundry, and I had noticed when I picked my laundry up that my whites were a little dingy, like she washed everything together. So, I was talking to the person who runs the laundromat, and I was just like, hey, can you please I didn't know the woman's name, but I was like, can you please tell her to just make sure she washes the whites separately? So I guess she was in a room and she heard it. You know, this lady comes out and she's like, you could wash your clothes your own self if you don't like the way I wash them.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. I said, I didn't. She was like, clearly you don't like the way I wash clothes. I said, no. I said, all I'm saying is, last time you washed my whites, I just felt like they were a bit dingy as if they were washed with the dark. So please just make sure you wash them separately. And then she just ignored me, wouldn't look at me, wouldn't nothing. So I'm mad because it's like, you can't give me shit, and then when I turn around and respond to you, you're going to act like I don't exist.
Right. So where was the owner?
He wasn't there. It was only the guy that runs it. So the guy that runs it was like, I'm going to speak to her, all of this crazy. He was just like, I'm going to speak to her because that was crazy. So So I said, so speak to her now, like she's right there. And he was like, no, 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 don't worry about it. I got it. I got it. And I'm just like, and then I had a other incident where I was at the grocery store and I was trying to leave. But you know how like in the hood it be gates in front of the grocery store?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know if you have a cart like your own personal cart, usually it's kind of hard to get it out. They always have to open the locked part because the locked part is bigger. So I needed to get out and I couldn't because it was locked. And so I went to go get a worker and I was like, hey, this door is locked and I need to get out. And she was like, no, it's not. It's unlocked. I was like, no, it's locked. Like, I'm not joking with you. It's locked. Like, I can't get out. So she comes and it was it was unlocked, but it was still like it was a big ass lock that was still on there. And she was like, all you have to do is take this lock off. Why am I taking this lock off?
Yeah.
I don't work here.
Yeah, where were you gonna put it?
And if I walk somewhere with it, now I'm the problem.
Exactly.
And when I tell you this lady was going off on me, like we was having a full on like screaming match in front of the grocery store, and I was just like, this is not. I was like, yo, I don't want no smoke with nobody right now. I'm not. I'm so thankful. Like, why would I give people who are risking their lives hell?
Yeah.
To help me out, to make sure you know that a store is open and operating so I can get food. What the? And I'm just like, yo, I seriously, I cannot win with people. I'm just getting so much feistiness, and I'm like, I know you're stressed out, but why do I gotta take all your shit?
You know what I think it is too? I feel like these essential workers, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think they're mad that they are essential workers, but at the same time, you made that decision. No one put a gun to your head and told you to apply for these jobs. And you have to be, I don't know. I just feel like as a human, you don't know what I'm going through as well. Right. So that attitude, I could be fucking crazy as well. And I can catch an attitude and shoot you in the fucking face. Maybe I just lost somebody due to COVID-19. You know, so all that extra shit is not necessary. But the only person you need to be mad at is yourself because you chose that job. You chose that job. Or either you made some really bad choices, that's the only job that you can get at the moment.
Right.
You know? And sometimes I'll just be like, nah. But I had ran into some nasty ass customers. I had to curse somebody out at Target. Curse that motherfucker out like it was nobody's business.
What happened?
Because I go to Target at Gateway. Because it's parking and I drive over there. So I go over the Gateway and there's a line to get in. No biggie. It's regular. Not tripping about it. This guy was like, can you back up? I'm like, I'm 6 feet away. And he's like, you need to back up more. I was on phone. I said, hold on a second. Bitch, if nobody want to get fucking next to your busty, raggedy fucking ass. Get the fuck, I went the fuck off.
Oh my God,
I'm like,
yeah,
you think I want to catch... Exactly. You think I want to catch coronavirus? No. Why do you think I'm going to be up on your ass? Like, I'm literally mad far away from him. I said, sir, like, if that's the case, then your ass don't need to be going out with your scary ass. Like, if that's the case, get up first thing in the fucking morning and get to the store. It was like 12:30, 12:45. Of course, they're going to be busy.
Right.
I'm on my lunch break. I'm going to go to Target. I go to Target, pick up some water or whatever, and what little groceries I can get, and then that's that. Like, you know, like, if you're going to be that fucking scary, then you don't need to be going out in the public, period. Because even when I'm walking through the aisles, you're technically not even social distancing because you're walking past people. So it's just like, what do you want me to do? What are you going to do? Nothing. Exactly. Yeah. So it's just like, it's a risk that you have to take every time you walk out the door.
Right. And I feel like people are just anal and extra annoying. Because like you said, if you are that nervous about getting close to someone, you need to just stay in the house. Because at some point, you're going to have to cross somebody else or stand next to them, walk by, whatever. It's going to happen.
Exactly. So what are you upset about? Like, what are you getting crazy for?
I finally told myself I can't grocery shop in the hood anymore. I went and I'm dead ass. I went to go get some almond milk and a carton was $6. Regular.
Oh yeah, they priced out you like a motherfucker. Absolutely.
I said,
absolutely.
I'm not doing this. a pack of eggs, and this is not organic, not free range, none of that. Regular eggs, $5, $6.
Yeah, I believe you. Because
I'm
I went to the grocery store near Starlight. I kind of like that supermarket because it literally has everything and they always replenish. They're like never out of stock. But I'm like, even like I made macaroni and cheese one time, and the cheese that I use, like I usually like use Sargento or like Crackle Barrel, but sometimes I like to shred it because I don't want to put too much tension on my wrist. And the shit they said it was on sale for $7.99. You know the 2 cups packs of shredded cheese,
oh my god,
$7.99.
it's
I'm like, get out
disrespectful.
of their fucking mind.
It's horrible. Like I'm in my mind. I'm like, what are these people thinking? Like we're in the hood. People in this area don't have it like that, and then you want to take advantage of them like this. That
Mm-hmm.
even makes me more mad when I'm at the grocery store. Like I'll be walking around pissed when I look at the prices. I'm just like, why am I paying $8 for salad?
Yeah.
So I ended up signing up for this. It's not Instacart. It's called Shipt, and they deliver stuff from Target. Maybe a Target warehouse or something, because like they have all types of food. And the prices are regular, like they're not going crazy. And I was like, I can't do it anymore. Like I cannot go to the grocery store up the street from me. I'm like, isn't this against the law? It's very disrespectful.
And what I'm frustrated about is like, it is actually against the law. It's against the law, and actually, Mayor De Blasio wants people to report businesses that do that. But the problem is that it's hard. It's hard to do it because you forget, you don't. And it's like a long ass form. But I even try to wholesale from not wholesale. I try to order from Whole Foods. They don't even deliver to my area. So it's like I'm fucked. Like I have no choice but to do his shit because I know the only time I really have to go grocery shopping is on my lunch break because I'm not going during the weekend because it's Nickerville. I'm not dealing with Nickerville.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't have no choice. And then also too, you know, they price gouge with the fucking groceries are going bad. Like where are they getting these groceries from?
Yes, that too.
It's a mess. It really is.
It's really stressing me out. Like I'm spending $100 at a grocery store on things that I don't know. My bill will probably be like 60. Like I'm only one person, and it's just driving me nuts. I was just like, you know what? I gave in. I was like, I can't keep going to
Yeah.
these grocery stores because it's killing me. Why am I spending $100 a week on grocery for one human being?
It's mad money. Mad money. Did you stock up on your meats and stuff?
I have meats. I have a little seafood. But the seafood, there's a seafood market up the street, and they haven't been like their prices are regular, so I can just walk up the street and go get seafood when I need it. So I don't have a ton of things, but I have enough. But I probably should stock up on meat too. I mean,
The only reason why yeah, because I'm thinking because like all these other plants are closing down because they have people that's affected or whatever. So of course now meat is gonna go up, the price of meat, and you may not be able to get what you want. So you might want to just look into that.
Yeah, get some freezer bags.
Yeah,
This is crazy.
that's like the best thing to do. Yeah, it is. It's really insane. I can't believe like our norm right now is walking around with masks on and staying. You know, like it's starting to really hit me now, and I'm like, wow, this is really our life. Like, I can't believe this is what's happening.
You know what really hit me the other morning when I woke up is I was just feeling so like I know, you know, we make fun of well, you're in a relationship, but we make fun of like people with like kids or people who have to be with their spouse all day, but the people who are just home alone all day, it's stressing me out. And I was texting my brothers yesterday, and I was like, y'all are so lucky to be quarantined with your wives. And one of my brothers was like, you sure you want to be with someone 24/7? I was like, if it could be 5 out of 5, I'd be good with that. And I was like, no, but it's just so lonely. Even with all the Zooms, the house party, that app, FaceTime. It's just like,
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, yo, this is some lonely shit.
It's because it's nothing like human interaction, like the real genuine interaction, like the touch, the smell, all of that. You need that. It's gonna drive people insane. It definitely is.
Yeah.
Definitely is.
The other morning I woke up and I was just like, damn, I feel so lonely. Like I was just sitting there, like, oh my god, what the
Mm-hmm.
fuck? Like, and my plant doesn't get here till tomorrow. But yo,
Yep.
it's this funny ass meme with this guy. I'm gonna send it to you. This guy is sitting down and he has these two plants and he just starts cracking up. He was like, yo, you're mad funny. Why you always saying shit? Like, and I was like, this is gonna
Yo.
be. I'm like, this is gonna be me when Max comes, because this house is so lonely. I'm like talking to my mom all day, Dawn FaceTimes me all day. Like, I'm really about to probably go over her house and get a cat and just bring it over
Shorty
here.
she talking about she want another cat, and I said there's plenty in the east. You can go and pick one up that's on my porch. What you cannot be, sis. You cannot be that bored. You want another kitten? Come on.
I think she wanna give me one of hers, and she been threatening them cats for like the past year, saying she gonna get rid of them. And I don't know, but I think I've been pushed to the point where I'm just like, damn, fuck, I might have to get a cat. I tried to get on Hinge and like start some conversations, but I'm like, come on, even in the quarantine, you niggas ain't got good conversations.
No, they don't know how to. They don't know. This is really showing you how, like, who knows how to hold a conversation, who knows how to articulate themselves, because there's nothing else that you can do. You can't flaunt. You cannot impress somebody with your money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't showboat.
Mm-hmm.
No, now it's really testing you and see like what you can do. Which else can you bring to the table besides, the material things?
Right. Just talking about just drop WBU WIDIKR. I'm just like, can you spell out your words, please? Like, can we be adults and just have a nice conversation? Can we? No, shit been dry. I was just like, damn. And if I'm in, I feel like we're gonna be in here till June. I'm like, fuck, I'm in here till June. I might give myself a haircut or something. I don't know. I'm definitely very, very bored. Even as busy as I try to keep myself, I can finish my task by like, I don't know, I woke up this morning at like 4 o'clock, which I don't know why it really made me mad. But I can finish my task by 10 o'clock if I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Girl, I don't know. You know what you need to do. You need to start planning.
I've been doing that. I've been doing all
and
that.
planning and all this other good stuff.
I will say the one good thing about this COVID, if you were going to start a business, that I don't think this was on anyone's mind ever. And so for the people who were about to start something, it kind of takes your mind into a whole nother world of things that you need to get on top of.
Mm-hmm.
Like yesterday, I took a class. My friend had sent me this class with this a lawyer, and it was about kind of like how to protect yourself in times like this. And it was such an insightful class, and I was just like, oh wow, like she's saying stuff that, and depending on the business you had, it was on Zoom, so like you can add comments and she would answer your questions. But like depending on the business you have, like some people in there were wedding planners, hairstylists, whatever. Like you can put things in your contract that will keep you safe in situations like this, and they didn't have that before this happened. So I was like, okay, the cool thing about, not cool because this really sucks, but I think for me, I'm like, okay, like this is,
Right.
people need to, a lot of people, especially who own businesses that depend on people walking into their location and receiving a service, now it's time to think about what you can do on the World Wide Web.
Right. Because and that's why like somebody always asks me like, oh, do you ever think when the business gets to where it needs to be, would you get a storefront? I said, hell fucking no. I don't feel like I need a storefront for that. I said I would probably have to get an office space to work in,
Right.
Like to do orders and stuff like that. But for me to sit there and say like I can do, I should be sitting here and getting a storefront, like no, because of shit like this. First of all, brick and mortar stores, unless it's like a service, it's like a hair salon, nail salon, barber shop, or something like that, supermarket, laundromat. It's really really hard because everything can be done online.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't need to go file my taxes. I can do TurboTax. If you had simple taxes, of course, or like little things, like even like you have things like Legal Zoom. You can go on legal. I literally had to start an application today to trademark some stuff. I don't have to speak to nobody. I don't have to leave my house. Everything's on a computer. So I think like people just have to start like looking for other things to offer. While even though their storefront is shut down, like what other like products they can offer that they can mail out to keep profits keep profit flowing in.
Right. And I was thinking like it's way smarter to introduce it in, I don't like, wherever you are in your business, maybe like midway or whatever, to introduce it so people know you for something. Then now I'm seeing a bunch of businesses rush to see what they can put together in order to have things for sale because their
Right.
shops are closed and
Right.
they only offer services. So it's definitely like has opened my mind to a lot of things. So really, really interesting. But yeah. What did you watch the Telly Riley versus Babyface last night?
I was too high last night. I'm not gonna hold you up. I was high. I knocked out at like 8:00.
Oh my
I
God.
couldn't even fucking move from my bed.
Did you have an edible?
No, I had the pen, and I took
Pens.
I took 2 pulls. I was okay, and it was coming down. Then I took another one. That shit hit stronger than a motherfucker. I said, "Whoa!" I could not even move. And somebody sent me a link, and I couldn't even reach to get my phone. And I said, "Okay, I gotta go sleep." That's how messed up I was. Like I couldn't even be bothered.
Damn.
Like
It was amazing. Well,
I bet it was.
it was good until like Teddy's service was a little iffy. And I don't think after like the second time because I remember it was going well. One thing I didn't like is they were playing songs for 2 minutes each, and I was like, y'all doing 20 songs 2 minutes each. Can we get a minute?
Right.
It's like I know you guys are legends, but all right, like let's not drag it because everyone else gave us 30-second clips and called it a day. But I do think they do deserve longer than 30 seconds.
Right.
But it got to a point where I guess they had so many people watching that it crashed. And so Teddy was like, all right, he'll play a song on his live and then I'll play a song on my live. I said, all right, no, I can't. I can't be going back and forth through lives. The first 15 minutes, they were struggling with pinning verses at the bottom of the live, and it really took me back to when my mom and my aunt got my grandma a touchscreen phone, and I'm the only person who lives in New York, and I had to teach her how to use it. That's how I felt watching that. I was like, where are their nieces and nephews to show them how to use this? Where their kids at?
Mm-hmm.
They were struggling, but it was so amazing. I think that was the best one. And I was just like, damn, black people do it all. Like,
we really do.
Legendary shit. So it was a really, really, really good show. I really enjoyed Babyface's shade. It was calm, but packed with a punch. I thought that was really, really good. He was like super funny. It was a good one. You should. I guess ain't no point in watching it now. But they do have a whole bunch of playlists with the songs.
But I really want to see it because it is legendary. But honestly, like, I, even though I know, like, Babyface catalog is crazy, I'm more like a Teddy Riley's music type of girl. Like, anything really related to, like, Babyface, I only listen to Tony Braxton. If that makes sense. Like, it's something about Teddy Riley. He just does something to my soul. Like, everything he produces, everything he touches is just...
I feel the same way, and it's because he touches a little bit of everything. So, in like when they were going back and forth, one thing I noticed is Babyface only had like "I love you, I love you, I love you" songs.
Yeah, he doesn't
Where
have a range, right?
Right. Where Teddy Riley had, I'm gonna give you hip hop, I'm gonna give you love, I'm gonna give you the club. Like he gave you a little bit of everything, and I will agree. I'm more of a Teddy Riley person.
Because Teddy Riley's songs hit. Like, I can't listen to too much Babyface songs. Like, his songs that he sings, after 2 or 3 songs, I'd be like, all right, I'm over it. And I'm an R&B girl at heart. Teddy Riley, he just gives me some, like, funk. Like, it just, I don't know what it is. Like, he was ahead of his time when he made music. It was just so classic. But you know what? There's a documentary that Netflix just put out that Teddy Riley's in. It's, like, about hip-hop.
Is it the ongoing hip hop show?
I think so, yes. I started watching it. It's really good. They talk about all these hip-hop artists, like
I love it.
Pharrell. Like, Pharrell was actually working under Teddy Riley.
Yeah.
And, like, Teddy Riley, I didn't know that. I was like, what? Like, I didn't, there's so many things I didn't know. It was just so good to watch.
And now it makes so much sense, right? Like,
yeah.
for Pharrell to be the genius that he is, he worked under a genius that created a whole genre of music.
Right.
Which was really, really dope. I really enjoyed it. I'm really hoping to see Jermaine Dupri in one. I'm hoping to see cause Jermaine Dupri has so many hits.
Who would he go against though?
I don't know. You know who also I want to get their flowers? Fucking Ludacris.
Yeah.
Ludacris is so talented. Like even when I think about the music videos that he had during that time and just how creative he was, how good his songs was. I could say the same for Busta Rhymes in the 90s. His music videos was always crazy.
Crazy, like Missy Elliott's.
Yeah. And so I would love to see, like, I don't know. I kind of just want more because I'm like, even Nelly. I don't know if he could go like battle for battle with anybody, but Nelly in his right, like he also made some really good music and he owned a certain, time in hip hop. So I've really, really been loving all of these verses. I think they've been really good.
Yeah, unfortunately, I haven't really been able to enjoy them because I'm always doing something at that time. But I hope to catch the next one. Mm-hmm. Hopefully it is legendary.
Yeah, just play it in the background while you're working. That's what I've been doing, like cleaning up or on my laptop or something. It's been really, really good. So, states are going to open back up. So,
yeah, I seen Georgia's about to do that shit.
Georgia's opening back up on Friday, which I think is a huge... Well, they're opening up barbershops, nail salons, bowling alleys, and gyms. What do you think about that?
The Governor Kemp is a fucking idiot. And the reason why he's an idiot because this man literally just found out yesterday that the coronavirus was you could have it and it could be asymptomatic. And now that you have that information, and now you still want to open things up. Now Georgia's one of the states, even though their death rate is not as high as ours, but they're still in the top 10 states that are affected by it. So I think it's endangering us. And I know a lot of people in Georgia are still saying, I'm still not going out. I don't give a fuck what he says. I'm doing it. It's still dangerous. We don't feel comfortable doing that. And knowing that people like New Yorkers, they still go down south, they might have to drive or whatever. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm even contemplating, I want to go down and visit my parents and probably work remotely, but Of course, right now it's not a good time, but it's like I don't know. I don't think it's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Governor Kim is making a very, very, very big mistake
Well,
right
then
now.
the mayor did an interview and she was like, "Don't come outside, please."
Yeah.
And so even like the places that they're opening up, I'm like, these aren't
Even
these aren't
essential.
even places where you're social distancing. You're constantly coming in contact with people. The barber shop, the hair salons, a bowling alley. Why do we need bowling alleys open right now?
Exactly.
What
They are ridiculous.
what sense does that make? And then in my mind, I'm like, they trying to kill us all because they know
They
we're
are.
going outside.
and it's crazy. They said bowling alleys, but not bars. What's the difference?
I saw that restaurants in Atlanta open, well, in Georgia open up on Saturday.
Crazy.
And I'm just
Okay.
like, this is so irresponsible.
But people are not gonna go, and some people are gonna try it, like the ignorant people. But some people are gonna just be like, I'm not gonna even play around with that. Like, I'm
But
not.
let's talk about the people that's still getting their hair and their nails done.
Trust me.
I'm seeing it, and I'm just like, one, we not going anywhere.
Man, I want to go and get a trim so damn bad, and my toenails are looking crazy. But I'm not that crazy enough and feeding enough to want to just just go anywhere and just get shit done.
Right.
Like it's not that serious to me. It is what it is.
And I think for me, I'm like, and I know in my mind, I'm not going to be like. In my mind, I'm like, yo, I know everyone wants to make money at this time, but is it worth your health? Is it worth your life?
There's a barber that died in Mississippi making house calls.
Right. Do you live with your parents? Do you run errands for your grandparents? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, why are you... I just think it's just so irresponsible. And I'm literally like, I follow people who... And then you want to post it. It's one thing if you're just going to get your shit done and leaving it to yourself. The people I follow are like posting, I got my nails done.
Yeah.
And I'm just looking like, but for what? Like, why do you need braids at this time?
Exactly.
All these girls always talking about, I want to let my hair breathe, and I'm so tired of wearing wigs. You finally have a moment to honestly give your hair some TLC. Give your nails some TLC. I'm like, I'm so excited to be growing stronger nails.
Man, let me tell you something. I'm walking around looking like silly, and I'm totally okay with it.
Me too.
I'm actually, and I feel like, it's crazy because I was thinking yesterday because I'm about to release a face mask, and I'm able to really just focus on skincare right now. Like, I neglected my skincare so much within like the past like 3-4 months because I've just been so busy, so I haven't been able to do like the routine stuff that I would like to do.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like focusing on my hair more. I'm able to focus on my skincare. I mean, me working out, I'm still trying to get the discipline for that. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm just able to just do so many different things now that I have the time. Like, I don't have to commute to work. Like, just think about how much time we spend commuting to work. Like me, it takes like 45 minutes to get to work. If you like, when other people that I know work in the city, it takes them about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how far they have to go up in the city. It takes time, and the fact that we still have that extra 2 hours in a day to ourselves means so much.
Right.
It means so much. But I'm actually enjoying this. Like, I'm like, yo, I can finally grow out my eyebrows.
Yo,
so again.
True. So true.
Grow out my eyebrows. Like, that's what I am enjoying right now.
You know what? I think the only thing, like, I'm cool with my nails growing out, and I'm cool with my feet looking like whatever. Like, that's fine. But a wax. I got a wax right before everything happened, and now I'm just like,
You had no one to show that to.
no, I didn't. But also, should I wax myself?
You wax yourself?
No, should I?
Fuck no.
Um,
There's no way that I'm be able to pull that off. No way. First of all, I never even had a wax. Let me tell you this experience I had, right?
you never had a wax?
No, I'm gonna tell you why. So when I was in 7th grade, I never forget. I was in 7th grade and I had my period. So maybe I was in 7th grade, definitely 7th grade, and I had a pad. And at that time I wasn't shaving. It was straight bush. I put the pad on wrong. Yeah, I put the pad on wrong, and the pad flipped over onto my pubic hairs. So like the glue from the pad that's supposed to be on the panty part, that shit was all on my pubics.
Oh my
So
god.
I never forget. I was trying to take it off, man. I was trying to take off every single pair, like strand by strand, trying to remove it from the pad.
Mm-hmm.
That shit hurt like hell. And I was just like, what the hell is this? Like, I was in so much fucking pain. My mother had to come and cut it.
Oh my god.
That's how, yeah. And she was like, see, your ass is always in a rush, whatever, whatever. And I was telling one of my friends at the time, she was like, girl, you're supposed to shave your vagina. Why you have a bush down there for? I'm like, we're 13 years old, 12, 13. Why am I shaving my vagina?
Oh yeah, no.
But honestly, ever since then, I've always shaved.
Really?
I don't like the hair bumps. Like, I don't even, what's so crazy? I don't get hair bumps like that no more. I might get like a few, but maybe because I exfoliate so much in that area that I don't get it as often. But I really don't get hair bumps like that no more. But I'm afraid. I am afraid. Like, what if they rip my lips off? Like, my clit
yeah.
But I'm just like, I'm telling you, that pain is like, I don't want to experience it because I already know what it's like.
I have
Like, oh my god.
I have one bad experience with a wax. I went to go get a wax, and at the time the person was using hard wax. And so when we were in the room that we were in was really, really hot. And so when they put the hard wax on your body, it gets hard so it goes on soft, and then it gets hard so you can rip it off. And the room was too hot, so it was staying soft. And she just kept, like, it would, like, anytime she would try to pull it, it would, like, just come apart, but it would still be another chunk still left on me. And she just kept trying to pull it. I literally I said, girl, you gotta get off my vagina.
Yo, nah.
I said, you gotta go. I'm talking about, I had a patch here, I was missing hair there, and I think I still left with, even though just a little bit on me. I was like, you cannot do this to somebody. You can't. I don't like shaving because I don't like how it feels when it's growing back. I feel like I got fire crushed. Like, I just be like, what the fuck? Oh my god. So I don't shave. I have to get a wax. I thought about getting laser hair removal, but I've always been nervous because they don't have, well, I think now they do, but at first, well, up until a few years ago, they just started having tools for darker skin.
Yeah, did you ever see the episode when Tyra Banks had her show and they talked about black women with laser hair removal? Mind you, this was years ago.
Mm-mm.
There was I never forget this episode. I was watching it, and that kind of made me a little nervous about it because our skin can't handle it, and it was leaving like little ringlets everywhere. Like everywhere they laser, they like permanent ringlets, like permanent little circles. And I was like, oh no, like these women were scarred for life from the laser hair removal. And my friend worked as a manager at Sephora, and they always have I want to say like the top beauty brands, like the owners and the doctors that actually formulate certain beauty brands or skincare brands.
Right.
And because she does laser hair removal, well, she used to do it on her face because she used to have get hair bumps on her face. And she just felt like it never really worked. Like it's just like she always having to go back for more and more sessions. And I forgot, it was some doctor, I forgot his name, and he had like a very good skincare line. And he was pretty much saying like, don't even waste your money on that. The technology for Black women is just not there, and you're just gonna be spending way more money than white women. You're just better off just getting waxes
and mad sessions, and it's not cheap. And
yeah.
I remember I was going to buy a package, but then I started doing my research, and I would like look at the Yelp reviews and see if there were any Black women in there that had a success story, and I didn't find enough to convince me, and so I just never went through with it. And also, I can't really take pain.
Oh, me either.
I can, but I've been getting waxes for so long that the hair really starts to grow really fine. So it doesn't hurt as bad as like the first time you would get it and you have thick hair down there.
Right.
So now I'm good with it. But I remember when I was first getting waxes, I used to just leave like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's why I said like I personally like stuff. I said they're gonna have to put my ass to sleep or do something. They're gonna have to give me local anesthesia because I'm not gonna be able to take it. I already know myself. I can't take pain. And a ripped hair off my pussy and my inner lips too, like that little crease. Oh hell
Girl,
no.
it's the lips that I hate. That's one part that I can never. I just be like, oh my. It's funny because I'm like anticipating when they put the wax down there, so I'm just jumping and she ain't even pulled it yet. She'd be like, sis, can you relax so I can actually pull it off? And I'm like, yeah.
Wait, so can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
So like, I don't like random people in my vagina. You know what I'm saying? I like to slam dance and all, but just to have other women in my vagina, like I don't know how I like that. So do you just like go and just make sure like before you walk in the room, you go to the bathroom and you know how you do that extra wipe and smell test to make sure that everything is squeaky clean down there? Do you do that?
So the lady I go to, she gives you a wipe before you lay down. So she'll like excuse herself and then you take off your pants, you wipe yourself, and then you tell her when to come in.
Okay.
And I don't care. I'm not gonna say I don't care who sees my vagina, but think about it in the sense of they look at so many vaginas all day. For yours to be memorable, it either gotta be really beautiful or really ugly. And I don't even know what an ugly vagina would look like, or even what a beautiful vagina looks like. Like I don't know, right? And so I guess I've never thought about that because in my mind I'm like, they see so many vaginas. If anything, I think they're sick of this shit.
Right.
So no, I don't care. I don't know. Now next time I go get one, I'm gonna think about her looking at my vagina.
Because it's one thing you go to the gynecologist, that's the doctor. But I don't know. I want to go get a wax, but I have to be either extremely high to do it.
No, you don't want to be high. No.
Why?
Why would you go to get a wax high? What if things just start getting weird in your mind? And I've seen you high before, Yaya.
I don't know, Lauren. I don't know. I don't think that I can do it.
Listen, I have a lady. Now she's way up in the 50s in Manhattan.
Oh hell no! Oh fuck no!
But when I tell you, she does not have. She has 5 stars on Yelp, and she gives waxes. You gotta be pretty damn good to have something like that. To have reviews like that, and you give waxes.
Oh my God.
She's amazing. She's been waxing since the 70s, and she uses a sensitive wax for you. So it's not as harsh as other waxes. So it doesn't hurt as bad. But your first wax does hurt. I'm not even gonna be like, oh, it's painful. No, this shit hurts. There have been times where I wanted to be like, you can leave my vagina alone now.
And you can leave my vagina alone now.
Like the whole time you're sitting there, I'm just like, oh fuck, like, no, this shit hurts. And I wanted to, have you ever heard of sugaring?
Yeah.
I kind of want to give sugaring a try, but Dawn told me no. Dawn said,
Yeah, I heard it's not good.
Dawn
It's
was
not
like,
good.
we've been getting waxes for so long. If we go and get sugared, it's gonna hurt because we're just so used to waxing. And I was like, because anytime I see sugaring being advertised, they say it's painful. I mean, not painful. Sorry, they say it's not painful. So I'm just like, well, let me see what that's looking like. But I really like. I have two wax ladies. I have one in Brooklyn and I have one in the 50s in Midtown. I like them both.
I don't want no one touching my pussy at this point in my life. I want to try it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. They're gonna probably be able to do one lip. Fucking around with me, I'm like, nah, this is not gonna work.
With you, they gotta do the lips first.
Ooh, child.
My favorite is the butt, because that's when you know it's over. When they be like, you can turn over, I'm like, oh, yes, thank you.
Now, does that hurt more?
No, it don't feel like, it really, to me, it doesn't feel like anything. It's mad quick. They do it like in one. It's really, really quick. They like put it around your butthole, put it down the line, rip it up, and you're good to go. And then they spray something on you so you don't get any like ingrowns or anything. And then that's it. Then you're just walking around with a spicy vagina. After you get a wax, your vagina be feeling. I call it spicy. I'm like, my vagina feels so spicy right now.
Like it's hot?
Yeah, it's a little tingly. I'm just like, okay.
Oof.
I call it the spicy vagina. Maybe I guess I'll call this episode spicy vagina. But no, so Dawn is like gonna go crazy because she can't get a wax. She brought a wax pot and she's like, I'm just gonna try to do it on myself. Because she has a friend who waxes herself. And then she's like, Lauren, when I get good at it, you know, maybe I can give you a wax. And I'm like,
fuck out of here. You're not trying to go and go in my pussy. Like,
I don't want to smack my friend.
Yo, no. I wish no one would say some shit like that. I'm like, no. You're not going in my vagina.
I can't wait till she calls me and she's like waxing her own. Like, I just can't wait to hear her experience. I would never wax myself because I know me and I would be scared to rip it off.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well, once the wax is on there, it's on there, so what you gonna do? But I don't know, like maybe I'll try to wax my underarms or something. Do I really need it though? It's like, do you need anything right now?
No.
Yeah.
I need a blow dryer, but that's about it. That's the only thing that I'm gonna buy this for self care is a blow dryer right now.
You wanna get into some I flat ironed my hair for the first time the other day.
Really?
I haven't flat ironed my hair in like, I'm gonna say like 2 years.
Ooh.
And still can't get the ends right. I was like, you know what? Fine. If they're gonna be, you know how if you don't blow dry your hair right, when you try to flat iron it, the ends be mad scraggly and mad like, ugh.
Yes.
That's how my ends was, and I FaceTimed Dawn and I was like, oh, I just flat ironed my hair. She was like, let me see your end. And she was like, you didn't blow dry your hair right. And I was like, girl, I gotta go. I did the best I could do.
Yeah, I need to buy a blow dryer, but I went to Target, and first of all, there's nothing in Target for one, and online, like even like I went to Dawn's website to see like because she has like that Amazon store thing, like where she can get like I think like at least like a commission for anything that she recommends, and they're talking about May 11th. I need to wash my hair now. Like, I mean, I wash my hair once a week, and I need like the dryer I have, I don't like it. And it doesn't really get my ends like the way I need it to get it. Like, first of all, I need to trim, so that could probably be the reason why too. But my ends are like straggly, and I'm like, I need a really good blow dryer. The one that she offers is like May 11th, May something.
Yeah, I feel like everything that I've looked at on Amazon says either May or June, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Mhm.
Cause I really want to get a juicer. Also, I'm looking for shit to buy, but I don't want to spend any money.
We got to keep the economy going.
Mm.
I bought some stocks.
I did that too. Well, I was looking into it, and I brought like some really cheap stocks, cause I need to understand it more.
Yeah.
I
I bought
need.
some JetBlue stocks, some American Airline stocks, and oil is dropping right now. So I'm
I
thinking
saw
like
that.
maybe that could be something to look into.
And you just
So,
okay, so you buy them and you just keep them. Like you don't do anything with them.
just wait and see if you can make a profit. Because I bought some stocks last year for like $9, and before this whole shit happened, they were $65 each.
Wow.
That's yeah. So you just sit on it and wait for a profit.
Hmm. Cause I was just like, oh, I don't want to go crazy and not like fully understand this and what needs to be done. So I was
Right.
like just doing my research on it, and then I have friends who have brought stock, so they were like walking me through it and just telling me how to buy and stuff like that.
Right.
But it's um, what else was I gonna say? I had something on my mind. Oh, did you see that the lieutenant, back to coronavirus, the lieutenant governor of Texas said that we need to take risks to get back to work. There are more important things than living.
Um, these country motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. They're just dumb, honestly.
It's
I don't.
honestly just saying we don't give a fuck about you.
Basically,
You can die.
they don't care. And that's why fucking Dr. Oz is under fire right now because what he said, he said some stupid shit. Like
Yes. Where he was
he
like
said,
the kids passing away. He said something about kids dying, right?
I think so, and I'm just like, bro, what are you talking about? Like people just be saying some off the wall shit, and I need them to stop. Like stop talking. Like
But
stop talking.
but I'm like in times like this is how you know how people truly feel.
Exactly.
Because I even think like using Georgia as like basically test dummies. It's just like so when mad people die, what y'all gonna do?
And I look at it like this, like it's the mecca for black businesses.
Yes.
I mean, black people.
Yeah.
So it's like, what's the plan?
Like so many people, black people thrive in Texas, and I'm not Georgia, and a lot of the businesses are beauty.
Mm-hmm. Beauty, exactly. Our Black Hollywood is there. Like,
Mm-hmm. And
it's
they're
like,
like, oh, we're gonna take precautions. We can do it. I'm just like, oh please,
okay, yeah, all right.
oh
I'm
please.
like,
It's gonna be a free for all. People gonna be going out to eat. I really do hope that people stay inside. I do follow a hairstylist in Atlanta, and he posted like, "Book's gonna be open soon," and I was just like, "Yo,
he gonna be like, come with your mask.
crazy."
Wait, was it Alonzo?
No, did he
Oh,
post something?
I don't think
I'm
so.
pretty sure he ain't in no rush to go to work. All the money he made, but maybe I don't know. You can't judge people's pockets because just because you make a lot of money don't mean you also don't spend a lot of money. So,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
scary, scary times. Well, all right. That's all I got for today.
Really?
It's like nothing going on in the news. It's like really nothing.
Yeah.
Celebrities ain't out acting crazy. All we looking at is CNN all day. Did you watch the Michael Jordan doc?
Nope.
I didn't either. Everyone's saying it's so good, but I've been trying to not to watch. I've been trying to not watch too much TV and not become a couch potato. So,
Right.
but I really want to see it. Well, that's it.
Alrighty.
Thank
So,
you guys for listening.
bye.
Bye.